the Pelicans have told the star player, Zion, to improve his diet and conditioning. And it's been publicly released that they need him to get in shape. He's been balling this season. He's been going crazy. Do you think that the Pelicans have any grounds to tell him what to do with his life off the court based on his performance thus far?
I don't think they can really tell him. I think they can give him like suggestions, but like he's a grown man. You can't really tell him what to do. But also, I don't think that shit should be getting released. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something y'all should work on, like, behind closed doors and really work on it. Like, if you want your star player to trust you and really work on something with you, releasing that shit to the media probably not the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I think bro could probably stand the loose smell bees. I mean, probably. I'm not the one to be telling him that. But, I mean, yeah, sure. I guess it would probably maybe help his career a little bit. But, like, I mean, it seemed like that's just his style of play, and they're going to have to deal with it. But obviously, you know, like, being that big and doing what he does on the court, that you know, that shit means an end sooner or later. Like, he got to get in a little bit better. I don't think it's by much, but like I said, releasing that shit to the media and letting that get out and create this rift that the media does between whether that's just the eyes of public opinion or just anything else, I don't think that's the way to go about it.
Yeah. No, I don't think so either. And I wonder how it got leaked from the organization and from those conversations. What I do believe is that this isn't the first time that they've dealt with Zion Williamson and his diet and conditioning or lack thereof. And I think that if things don't change, they likely feel that it's really going to infringe on his career because it has so far. He's had the injury bug over the last few years. You know, again, I'm not the guy to be talking about injuries, right? Because I've had many of them. But when you look at Zion and understand how heavy he is and the style of play, he would benefit from being a little bit lighter and a little bit more in shape. And we know, all of us know as athletes, that the more the fit you are, the more healthy you are, the more likely you're going to remain healthy on the court, the field, the pitch, whatever your field of play is. So I imagine that the Pelicans understand this very well and also understand the numbers behind it. They made a big investment in the man. You know, he was, their first round draft pick. He was paid
first overall. Shit.
The first overall pick. He was paid huge. I think he doubled up already. They already paid him again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey, there's money, there's dollars in this. So I don't think that they would publicly announce or kind of purposefully leak this news so that he might get some public humiliation that might push him to make better choices, because clearly he hasn't listened up to this point. I wouldn't take it off the table, though.
Yeah, I agree with that, though. I agree. You know, sometimes that happens. You get little things, little leaks out there to try to get your star player to get a little push behind them. So maybe, you know, he'll take with this and do the right things with it and not, you know, look at it too much, because obviously, like, dude, they paid you. They want you there, and whether they do or don't, they owe you money. You can't control that game. But, you know, getting yourself in better shape, being there for your brothers who are putting the blood, sweat, and tears in with you is something worth doing. So I think that is where he should look at it if he does, you know, take any of these things personally.
What would be your suggestion? One or two things that he should do to lose weight?
I think there's better people out there to ask than me, but I think there's like a lot of people out there who specialize in like dietitians and nutrition, those things, and really lock in with that person. Like, you got enough money, lock in with that person, your chef, and make sure that y'all are on a true plan along with your strength conditioning coach to make this happen. You know what I mean? Like, this is something I got to do. I got to change my body comp in this way, this and the third, and really lock in with those three people and make it happen. Like, I feel like once you get to like the money he has and the time and status that he has, you know, he's got things and resources to do that. So
Yeah.
I think that's what he has to do. And though it sucks because it feels like you're going out there to spend extra money to do whatever, but that's the investment you got to make, you know?
So you've never had to lose weight in your career?
For me,
Yeah.
plenty of time, but like that's like dog
What do
work
you
in the
do?
offseason.
What do you do?
I'm not like an in season lose weight guy. Like if you are, I mean, the sauna. I guess you could. I did exactly what I just told you. Though I like doing like dietitian. Made sure my chef was making the meals right. Like making sure my
Mhm.
meal prep was right, and then just making sure I'm getting a little bit of extra cardio if I got to do it that way. But that way sucks because your legs are tired, you're burnt out, you're running up and down. Like it'd be better to do it the food and natural
Food
way and just
way.
make sure. Yeah, like just make sure you Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
right.
other route, bro. You all right, man? Hey, you living on a prayer. What did that song say? Living on a prayer. Hey, you living on a prayer on that other part. Hey, you don't want that smoke, bro. You're dehydrated all the time. You're
Yeah.
sluggish. Just stressed out the day before weigh-ins and stuff. You don't want it that way.
You could do it is one of two ways. You're either gonna clean up your act with
Mm-hmm.
your food and your diet, or you're gonna work your ass off on that treadmill, that stair climber, that elliptical, the bike, in one or two routes.
Nothing that you want to do. Put it that way.